What is going on, everybody? Today's video is going to be a more informative video for our fellow players out there who are newer to the game or don't have as much experience. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing each of the different spirit shields and what they can do for you. A lot of times in my clan chat, I see people asking, should I get this spirit shield for this reason? So I wanted to cover a few talking points on these spirit shields to help you make an informed decision on the massive amount of money that you're about to spend on one of these shields. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you need to know is there are 3 different kinds of spirit shields. Well, technically there's 5, but we are getting into the best ones. These are the Spectral, the Arcane, and the Elysian spirit shield. Below these, there are a blessed spirit shield and a spirit shield, which we'll talk a little bit about later. But as for the main shields, each of these shields has a specific use in old school RuneScape. 2 of them have a specific effect, and one of them is just really good for magic. So we're going to start off with some common information about the spirit shields. So how do you acquire one of these spirit shields? Well, if you're a normal account, you can just go to the Grand Exchange and buy one if you have the money. So this section is a little more geared towards our iron friends out there. As for the creation, you will need a spirit shield and a holy elixir to create a blessed spirit shield. This does require level 85 prayer to do. Once you have your blessed spirit shield, you will then need a sigil to attach to the blessed spirit shield, which will then give you your spectral, arcane, or Elysian spirit shield. To attach a sigil to a blessed spirit shield, you will need a prayer level of 90 and a smithing level of 85. All of the drops on the screen that you see right now, which would be the spirit shield, the holy elixir, and one of the sigils, all come from the corporeal beast. Now, don't worry, if you don't have those levels, you can actually take it to an NPC in the game. If you visit Abbot Langley with a blessed spirit shield and a sigil, you can pay him 1.5 million GP to complete the spirit shield, which would give you the spectral, arcane, or Elysian that you're making. So now that we know how to make spirit shields, let's start to check out each spirit shield and figure out why you might want one. We're going to start out with the spectral spirit shield. This one currently is the cheapest spirit shield, but it's still pretty good. It does require 75 defense, 70 prayer, and 65 magic to wield. And you'll notice here on the defense bonuses, it gives plus 30 to magic defense. This is actually the highest magic defense bonus of any shield in the game. The Spectral Spirit Shield also has a passive effect, which is very useful. The passive effect of the shield reduces the effectiveness of prayer draining effects by 50%. Now this does only work in PVM instances. It will not work for you in PvP instances. Some examples of this, are first and most common, is going to be the Summoned Souls from Cerberus. When those Summoned Souls attack you, instead of draining 30 prayer points, they will only drain 15. This shield also works against the Great Ohm's orb attacks, which will cut those prayer drains in half. And a little known fact that many people might not know about is the Spinellipse in the Dagonoth King's lair, as well as the Calphite Queen's ranged attack, will only drain 1 prayer point normally, but with the Spirit Shield's passive effect, it will only drain 1 prayer point 50% of the time on average. So as for the shield, it is incredibly useful at Cerberus. If you can afford it and you're looking to do a lot of Cerberus, this is definitely a must-have item. Next up is the Arcane Spirit Shield, and this one is the direct counterpart to the Spectral Spirit Shield. It actually requires the same stats to wield, which are 75 defense, 70 prayer, and 65 magic. Now, as for this Spirit Shield, the defensive bonuses are identical to a Blessed Spirit Shield. There's one difference between the Arcane and the Spectral Spirit Shield, and that is the magic attack. The Arcane Spirit Shield provides a magic attack bonus of plus 20. That is the best offhand magic attack item in the game, beating out the Mage's Book, which is plus 15. As for this shield, it actually makes a very good offhand for Great Ohm's right hand due to the increased accuracy. So if you're doing a lot of maging on something that has a decent magic defense, the Arcane Spirit Shield can help your accuracy out quite a bit. Our last spirit shield is the Elysian Spirit Shield, and this one is the most expensive by a long shot. As for this one, it has slightly different stats to wield. 75 defense, just like the other ones, but this one also requires 75 prayer to wield. As for this one, it has the highest crush defense in the shield slot in the game, which is pretty good if you're fighting something with crush. Now this one also has a passive effect, which is incredibly useful. This passive effect has a 70% chance of reducing incoming damage received by 25%. And the best part about this is it actually stacks with the Justiciar Armor set effect, which also reduces incoming damage by a percentage based on an attack style being used. As for this, it doesn't work against certain special attacks in the game, such as Dragonfire or poison attacks. You will take full damage from those. And the average result is a 17.5% overall damage reduction when using this shield. A couple places that this shield are absolutely incredible are at Bandos when you're tanking for your team. Pairing this with the Justiciar armor is absolutely incredible. You can stay for hours on end just tanking for your team because damage is reduced by so much. And additionally, it is a very sought after shield for the Inferno for that passive effect when tanking range and mage hits when you have to. So now that you're a little bit more informed about the 3 different spirit shields, well, what do they cost? Well, they are kind of expensive. The Spectral Spirit Shield at the time of this video being made is about 55.1 million GP. The Arcane Spirit Shield jumps up to a whopping 114.5 million, and the Elysian is way up there, almost at the 1 billion GP price point, 902.6 million GP for the Elysian Spirit Shield. So everybody, that is going to wrap up this video explaining all of the different spirit shields. As for what you have learned, I hope that in this video, you have now learned which spirit shield you might need to pursue first, or which one just might suit your needs the best. If you're planning on camping Cerberus, the Spectral is the one for you. If you're going to be doing a lot of Chambers of Xeric, then you might want to take the Arcane, or if you're doing the Inferno or tanking a lot of Bandos, the Elysian Spirit Shield might be the one you want. As for the price points, they are expensive, but with a little bit of determination, anybody can save to grab one of these shields. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching this video, and a huge shout out to my clan chat because they are actually the ones that gave me the idea for this video. So thank you guys for the idea. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Look at you, even after the credits. Guys, don't forget, down in the description below, there is a link to my Teespring shop, which has some awesome RuneScape related t-shirts. So go ahead and check those out. Maybe grab one if you like it enough. Everyone in the world actually deserves to know what half of 99 actually is.